Ladies and gentlemen, my name is Jersie Vitalista from BSIT 2-Way. And now I'll be presenting my capstone project on my IT project entitled Barangay Information System. So, I will be discussing or answering the three questions, which is what my topic all about, why do I want to do it, and how I intended to do it. So, let's proceed to the discussion or answer the first question, what is my topic all about? Or what is Barangay Information System function or aims? So, Barangay Information System aims to create a website that will gather the official or total count of our barangay population. So, or the census, or what we call census. So, and also it also manually issue, or it will issue the it also functions to issues the barangay certificates, barangay clearance, and barangay intelligencies, or the papers or other documents needed in our barangay. So, now let's proceed. What is so since every one of us know what a census is, or let's give a simple definition of census. So census, it is the official count of population. So we will be counting, or this project will help to count the official population of our barangay. So now let's proceed to the definition of Barangay Information System, or what is Barangay Information System? So Barangay Information System, it was consisting of personal attributes. What personal attributes? Like personal information about the residents of the barangay. So these personal information or personal attributes include person's name, sex, date of birth, district of residency, nationality, mother's maiden names, place of registration of birth, and book of registration. So now let's proceed to what it aims, or the part where we know what barangay information functions. So, Barangay Information Systems is aiming to create a website for the information of Barangay Pulunggubat, Candaba, Pampanga. This system developed or help the barangay official to tabulate the official count of the population, health reports, summary of crimes, and employment in the barangay. And also, it will help the barangay officials or administration of Barangay Pulunggubat to have their personal information for issuing the documents that our residents or the Barangay Pulunggubat's residents needed. So, like what I have discussed, that the Barangay Information System is collecting of personal attributes. So, this study or this system that I'll be creating will help the barangay official to collect the personal attributes of the residents of our barangay. And it will be converted into an automated system or computerized system. Also, this system can be accessed by two types of end users, which is the staff who is assigned to encode the residents' information, and the administrator or the barangay official for the maintenance of the system. So, This system can generate, or this project or this system or website can generate or can function or generate the statistical records of our barangay, such as the total population, total voters or registered voters, report offense against the law, health reports, employed and unemployed citizens, and also the teenagers who are locked or not taking their education. So now we will be answering the second question, which is, why do I want to do this project? For me, as a resident or teenage resident, I experienced having a manual census in our barangay, or based on my personal experience. I have this personal, or I personally did to do the census of our barangay, and it's so hard, or it's so tiring and hard to do it because it's all handwritten. So I want to do this project to help our barangay, or to create a system that will overcome those handwritten records, those manual issuing of barangay clearance, barangay certificates, and other barangay issuance. And also, to help to lessen the errors or the time that will consume when doing handwritten works, especially in conducting the census of our barangay. So, it also help our barangay to be informed how many us in our barangay, like the whole statistic of our barangay. And also, it will such a big help to our barangay officials to know if we are increasing or we are decreasing, like who are the employed and unemployed, who needed health support, who are not, what are the crimes that committed, or what are the report cases, and also the numbers of child or the number of youths that doesn't go to school. For it's such a big help to our barangay officials to think for the solution of those problems by having this system, because this system will help them to easily conduct a plan if they know what are the flaws or the need of our residents. Based on the information they will be inputting or entering the barangay information system, or yeah. So it will help our barangay official to create or to produce programs like educational programs, like assistance or scholarship, and also it will lessen the time and the human errors in having or writing the informations and counting the population of our barangay. And also it will save time, and it will all accessible by every residents of our barangay. It can be accessed by internet. It can be accessed in computers, cell phones, or any gadgets that you will use to access the website. And also, all the information, all the gathered information in this system will be all safe, and less the paperworks, or it will also less the paperworks. And if ever that typhoons or other calamity will go to our barangay or will land to our barangay, all the papers or all the information or person or important documents of our barangay will be all safe. So we will be so I will be now discussing some related studies that proves or that given proves that my study or the barangay information system are really existing and working. So we have 3 studies that will prove we have 4 studies that will prove that barangay information systems function. So I will not discuss in detail, or I will just state the title of this study. So the first study was the Barangay Resident Record Management and Certificate of Insurance System. So the Barangay Residence Record Management and Certificate Insurance System, the study focuses on the records management system of the said barangay. So it was indeed connected to our study that it also gathered the records of their barangay. The next one is the Barangay Profiling System. It was a computerization system that gathered the personal information of barangay employees. So like what we intended to do in the barangay information system, we will be know who are the employee and unemployed in our barangay. The next one is for the local or the foreign studies was the United States Census Bureau. So this will check also the census or the population of the United States, like what our barangay information system aims. And then lastly, the Australian government system. Also, this one is connected to our study, which is they will count the number of the population or the citizen of their countries. So now we will be proceeding to the last part, or we will be now answering on how we will be executed or how we will be intended to do this project. So I will not discuss it by detail, but I will tell what are the compilers and the language or the developing tools we will use. So for the front end, we will be using the HTML, the hypertext markup language. So what is HTML? So HTML is a standardized system for tagging text files to achieve font, color, graphic, and hyperlinks effect on the World Wide Web pages. So, and then the next one after is the CSS, or the Cascading Style Sheets. So, it was a styling language used to describing the presentation of the document written in our HTML or markup language. So, the next one and the last to use in our front end was the PHP. So, it was a server-side scripting language designed for web development. So, the next one is for the front or for the back end. So, we will be using JavaScript. And then, So what is JavaScript? It is a high-level language, and it was a prototype based with first-class function, making it multi-partigram language supporting object-oriented, imperative and function programming style. So the next one is the jQuery, or what is jQuery? It is a cross-platform JavaScript library designed to simplify the client-side scripting of HTML. And last one was the AJAX, or asynchronous JavaScript and XML. So what is AJAX? So it is a set of web development techniques using many web technology on the client side to create asynchronous web application. So, and then the last one we will be using, the compiler we will be using was the Visual Studio Code to encode and do our programs encoding.